Hey everyone, it's Gooey back here again with the follow-up to my Q&A request for questions. Before we get into it, I just want to thank everyone for leaving a bunch of great questions, and honestly, leave some more if you want. If you're listening right now and you want to ask me more questions about Zelda or whatever, feel free to do so. I got more here than I may even get to, because these sections of the game aren't so long. So yeah, please leave more and thank you. I kind of wanted to, as I'm continuing here, I just thought it might be kind of fun to show off this game and how it's actually, pretty great. And even though it's the oldest Zelda game, doesn't mean it's bad. So yeah, I got a lot of great ones. Let me take a look here. Actually, let me get to where I'm not getting blasted and read my first question. We're gonna make our way to level 2, obviously. So first question comes from Anubite, who says, "What is the most difficult section you've ever faced in a Zelda game?" And that's a good question. I sometimes have a hard time remembering these things. Like, I have to go back and research and be like, what did give me? Oh, look at the fairy here. I haven't got full hearts. I have to think what did give me trouble, But off the top of my head, I think of maybe something from Adventure of Link. Obviously, it's a very challenging game. I always think about, people say Death Mountain, but I don't have too much trouble with that. I mean, I do, but once you know where to go, it's not so bad. Oh, we don't have enough money for the arrows yet. Bummer. So yeah, but you know what? The one that I think sticks out to me more is giving me trouble is, the end of the game, where you're heading to the Great Palace or whatever. I always think of that as a really hard stretch, but once you get there, it's not so bad. And I kind of thought here, ooh, another fairy. I kind of thought here, this stretch of the world, this forest area you kind of start in, would be cool to explore, as we make our way over to level 2. Oh, maybe let me take out the Zora here. Let me kill him. Just for the sake of, reading the next question. Can you kill these? You can kill these guys, yeah? Oh, oh. Hey, yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? Just go over here. Oh. Yeah, we got some moblins now. Oh, we got some... Look at these frames. Oh, no! It sucks when it's always such a bummer when you lose a heart and you don't get that great beam blade with that satisfying sound effect. Alright. Ooh, and we got full hearts again. Alright, let me pull up some of these questions here. Infection Form. What are your thoughts on the new Gleeok implementation in Tears of the Kingdom? One of my favorite enemies. I feel like they've kind of replaced Lynels as the hardest enemy in the game. Also love that they have their own theme tune that's dynamic depending on what part of the fight you're in. Yes, I have been loving the Gleeok battles. Yeah, the tune you mentioned, their theme is awesome. Just in general, the Gleeok, I mean, you've heard us say all over how much we want some of these classic early series enemies to come back, some of these classic ones, and they have such amazing, designs or fights. And Gleeok obviously is amazing, and the fights are super fun. I feel like it's like anything in Breath of the Wild. If you have Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like if you have the right resources, it can be not too tough. I was really intimidated by them at first, and Now, at this point, I fought like 2 of them, and, you know, it's kind of gotten into a, like, okay, I know how to beat these guys. And I like, depending on their elemental, there's sort of a different strategy you can take. In general, you know, with a lot of the enemies, there's different strategies you can take. Ooh, you know what? We got enough for the blue candle. Let's get it so we can start burning some bushes. What do you say? I don't know if you can burn any bush here on this screen. These freaking guys. But I think there's one nearby. Maybe we'll go check it out. Oh, I hate when you get that watch after you've pretty much killed everyone. Let's see. Let's get the candle going. You know, while we're doing that, let's do another question. Oh, a new bite. We got another new bite question. Oh no, I'm not safe here. We kill these bad boys. Fire? Yeah. A new bite. Unsure if you've answered this in the past. That's alright. Once you have gone through all the dungeons, I know it's years away. Do you have any other plans for the channel? Yes. Well, no, I don't have any plans right now. It is a ways away. Oh, you want to see something since we're here? Does this work? Oh, is that not the entrance? I don't know. I don't remember. Yes, it is a ways away, so, you know, I haven't quite thought about it. Obviously, it's gotta be... Oh, these screens are, like, identical. Getting rocked here, actually. Flame on. Oh, wait, but I need fire. You can only use it once per screen. Yeah, I don't know what I plan to do next. Yeah, because that could take forever. There's all these, I always have... Oh, let's get some money. 100... Yeah, I always have different ideas, you know, about what could be done. But, oh, you know what? This is a good spot. But yeah, you know, some of them I'm like, some ideas, especially pertaining to Zelda, it's like this, maybe this could be a Zelda dungeon thing, or is this a GUI thing? You know, I don't know. Let's get a heart container here. I gotta just take the potion, come on. So yeah, I don't know, yeah, and I don't wanna obviously just say all my ideas, so, especially because I don't know what, you know, the outcome will be. So yeah, I don't know. Not quite sure. We will take it as they come. Because another thing that happens too a lot of times is you get an idea for something and you think like, oh, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be such a good idea. And it's not, and then other times it comes back. Like you almost like you drop it, but then you're like, you know what? That is a good idea. So yeah. We gotta go find level 2. I've been kind of just wandering around exploring. We've gotten some good stuff, though. Jackson Jones. I know you've done, like, 1 or 2 boss rankings, but would you possibly be open to creating a spreadsheet like your dungeon rankings for the boss rankings? Yeah, see, that's another one where it's like, okay, guys. Well, I thought I was trying to flame. Oh, I should boomerang, yeah? Yeah, that's another one where it's like, I don't know if I would want to commit to such another long-running thing like that that's super serious. I think if you recall when I did the ones that I did, it was like during a stream or something. It was kind of like an informal thing. Oh, we're close to where we need to be now. Yeah, it was more informal, so, you know, it wasn't something I was like, oh, I'm gonna come back to this and it's gonna be a big thing. I'll walk to my own fire. Some poor play here. Must deserve to get taken down. But you know, what I could do, especially if I keep playing this, is maybe I could, maybe for the time being, I could maybe do like an informal, ranking of this game. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll rank the 2 bosses that I've taken on so far, and we can make it a little thing, you know? Like, it's not a super serious thing, just a little thing. But it could be a thing. See that? We got another little bit of rupees there. I think there's some here. Yeah! We are getting rich. Here, while I'm hanging out with the Moblin, I'll take a look at my next question. Eric McDaniel, throughout your dungeon dive, which game has surprised you the most so far? Dungeons ranked lower, higher than expected, change in your opinion of the game, etc. I guess I have a few thoughts on that. I kind of mentioned some of them in you know, the boomerang is really why I'm not doing well. Oh god. We're attacked on all fronts here. Oh no. Wow, we're in a jam. Here we go. So yeah, like Ocarina of Time, for example, is a game, it's like one of the best games. You know, the dungeons are so iconic. I love all of them. Honestly, too, if you look at my list, it's, you know, 10 rupees. Do we really need that? I don't know. But yeah, if you look at the dungeons on that, like, they overall, you know, just they ranked alongside, you know, fitting in with some of the other games in the series. It wasn't like their dungeons were specifically sitting up top or anything, you know, like some of the lesser dungeons in the game, let's say. I don't want to say worse, because that makes it sound bad, but, you know, some of the lower ones were in with the other game's lower ones. Like, it's not this uniquely... I mean, it's an amazing game. It's an amazing game. But in the series, it has a lot of amazing dungeons. Ever since I got the boomerang out, now I'm crushing it. We're making our way to level 2 here. Yeah, it's just, you know, a game that, is, you know, like all the other ones, good. What else? I mean, Link's Awakening. Here we are in level 2. Look at the nice blue. Remember back in the day when some of the things we had to differentiate these dungeons was just the color? Charge at me. Oh yeah. Yeah, Link's Awakening though, I mean, that one was one where it's like, oh yeah, like so much of what we thought about dungeons in the series for a while, like really formed, really the formula, if you want to call it that, really started to come together in that dungeon in particular, I think. Not that previous games didn't have that, and I found myself thinking, like, yeah, these are like some really tightly designed dungeons. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess those surprised me. And the oracles held pretty strong. So yeah, I don't know. Those were surprising. Chaos Prime 16 asked for my thoughts on the second quest in this game, I believe. And I think it's a lot of fun. It's sort of like a... I mean, there's some, like, really, like not good, like, tricky stuff that's just, like, super obtuse or whatever. But I think for, you know, being, like, this is, like, the ridiculous challenge mode or whatever, I'm okay with it. You know, I think that's fine. I don't really mind if it wants to troll you, you know what I mean? Can we avoid using that key? That's what I want to know. I think there's, you know, there's some bombable walls in this dungeon, so... You know what? Let's use a key. This is not gonna be 100% or anything, but we're gonna explore. Oh yeah, we need the compass. But yeah, if you go back, I think there's a playlist even over on Zelda Dungeon where Moss played it, and I was there doing couch commentary. And it was pretty fun. But yeah, there's some ridiculous stuff in it, for sure. Let's see. Okay, I got a lot of questions here from one person, which is alright. Let's take them one by one. We got time. Jonathan Savigny asks, when will you record your QA video? Oh, when you record, can you check your Switch profile page for how many hours you played in Tears of the Kingdom? You know, at this point, I think I've played like close to 80 hours. I kind of did a lot right away, and then I've kind of not gone as crazy. Gory, you know, not gone as crazy, but I have played quite a bit of the game. I mean, obviously, that's so much. Oh, God. So yeah, I'm not gonna pull it up right now, but it's a lot. Number 2, with the success of the Mario movie, do you want a Zelda movie? And if so, how would you like to structure it? Brand new story, adapt existing game, etc. I think that it would probably be best if it was like an original story that just borrowed from many elements of the series, if that makes sense. So like, oh man, Blue Gorias were... Yeah, this is a room I don't normally come in. Oh gosh. We were just taken off guard by those Blue Gorias. That's alright. I got some money to spend. But yeah, I think an original story would be cool. And I think like a animated movie with like maybe a unique art style. That's also like, cause that's a cool thing about the games is like, other than, you know, there's your exceptions, like it usually has like its own unique, each game has its own unique feeling. Whoops, wrong way. So I think that would be cool to like have something that had like a unique form of animation and style, like apart from, you know, like even other games in the series. One movie that I always think of, I remember seeing it, it was a kid's movie. That movie Kubo and the Two Strings. Wow. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, that movie I feel like is kind of a good blueprint for like what I think a cool animated Zelda movie could be. It has sort of that like stop motion-y style, and it obviously it's like about a young boy and his little instrument, and he's going around with his animal pals on an adventure, and it's, you know, man, okay, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Whew. I was just saying that I was trying to show off how not hard this game is, and then here I am getting creamed. I was like, yeah, this is a chill game. It is a chill game. But yeah, I think Kubo is cool. You know, something in that style. Where it's like... Because I think at the end of the day... Ow. I think at the end of the day it should kind of be for, you know, kids and families, I guess. So I think that would be the way to go. His third question, what would you like to see in the next Zelda game? Wow, we're already thinking about that, huh? Yeah, I think it's hard to say at this point, because I'm still making my way through Tears of the Kingdom, but I feel like there's a lot of... I feel like people have been saying like, oh, where do they go from here? But I feel like some of the mechanics in the game, like they could still expand on. And oh, you know what? Those Blue Gorias, they give you the magic boomerang, which I don't even like. It goes too far across the screen. I keep going in that room. We're not going back to the Blue Gorias. We are gonna see what's in this room. Man, these guys take a lot of hits. So yeah, I think, you know, there's still more with the like building and things like that they could do. That would be really cool. So, man, what's going on with me here today? Come on. What's in here? So yeah, I think Oh, well, we want the map. You know, it's, like I said, not 100%, but... Yeah, I don't think these guys, give you anything. Let's see, though. Here we are with the beeping again. Yeah, next Zelda game, though, I think similar things. I think, you know, they could still... The different levels, you know, maybe in a new world, but, like, maybe expand upon the Sky Island still would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's still plenty that could be done. You know, building new carts, types of vehicles. Jonathan also asked, thoughts on Season 3 of Star Trek Picard? I really liked it. I thought it was a bit more of a, you know, a fan servicey thing. It wasn't... Ow. It wasn't like, we're gonna get serious now. It wasn't like my favorite Star Trek thing. I kind of went into it like sort of accepting that, you know, this just isn't... It's not gonna be the classic Star Trek you like. I kind of expected it to have more of a tone of the movies, which is, you know, there's some great Star Trek movies. And so within that framework, they're kind of doing just a TNG... It was a TNG cast doing something more akin to the TOS movies. That's how I feel about it. And I think in that context, it was pretty good. I liked the characters and the story. I thought was really good. Obviously, like, in the big dramatic fashion of these, where it's more movie-like. You know, there's some goofiness to that. Not that Trek shouldn't be goofy, but a specific type of goofiness, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it, and it was good to see the cast brought back together. Their characters fit them better than their previous appearances. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. It did make me want to see more of ooh, we get a little old man hint here. Oh, this is crucial. Remember this. Dongo dislikes smoke. So yeah, it worked for me. It was pretty good. We are gonna get through all the questions. Good thing I've been dying. Crick. Someone replied to this. What'd they say? Oh, okay. Crick asks, how did you come up with the name Gooey? You know, it's silly. It's because, so I used to play music. Well, I still do play music, but I used to play it more often, like playing in bands and such. And, we, my birth name is Joseph, aka Joey. Oh man, we got a boss fight going on. I'm gonna try to explain while I fight the boss. And there's someone in the band whose name is Dodongo. Jeff, spelled with like a G, you know. And he would introduce himself like, "Hi, I'm Jeff with a G." And me and our other bandmate, Eat the Bomb Dodongo, would go and we decided it would be funny to introduce ourselves. Boom. Saying, hey, we're our respective name with a G, like as a joke. And so Joseph or Joey or whatever with a G became Gooey. And that's history. Oh, I got one more question from Adam Baranek. Why don't... You know what? I'll answer it while I'm here. But please feel free to leave more. And we'll continue. You know, we can continue this journey. It's pretty low stakes. As you can tell, I'm just sort of sitting down and kind of messing around in the game. But Adam Baranek is asking... Okay, first of all, yep, Corey is coming back. as a special guest from Nishcap. And he also asks, what aspect of Tears of the Kingdom are you enjoying the most so far? Any complaints? The main thing I'm enjoying so far is just the world, like all the different little, I don't know why did I do that, different little side quests and things like that. I'm really enjoying kind of taking my time and like talking to everyone and, you know, just kind of actually existing in the world. My biggest complaint is actually, this is not my biggest complaint, but it's a complaint that I have that it also ended up being something I'm enjoying, which is, so I really wanted them to have the horse armor in the game that allows you to teleport your horse by calling it, you know, to you. Because I really like, you know, I like using the horse, and I knew, you know, in this game there's going to be building vehicles and stuff, but, you know, I still want to ride my horse. So when I started thinking, like, it's probably not good. I don't know. I haven't encountered it, so I don't know if it's in the game. But, where is this? There we go. Here's some more secrets, team. We gotta spend some money. So yeah, I sort of thought, I'm gonna go into this, and I'm going to, regardless, I'm going to, use my horse. It's gonna be a horse-based playthrough, whether they want it to be or not. And so I have been really actually enjoying, even though I can't just teleport my horse, I've had to be more conscious of, like, you know, each sort of, my favorite thing in Breath of the Wild was sort of just going, hey, you gotta go here, get from point A to point B. I love sort of the journey more so than the destination. Tears of the Kingdom so far I feel like has had both, where I like enjoy the journey, but like when you get there it's kind of fun to just hang out, see what's going on, you know? So yeah. Oh man. We have too much money. Alright, that's the last thing we're gonna do is spend some money here. Or else I'm gonna, you know, just be wasting all these rupee pickups. So yeah, I've been kinda, you know, going like, okay, I gotta take the horse here. Isn't there one here? Am I crazy? Is it another? Hello? Oh. Does this stay? Okay. Does this stay if I... Okay. Maybe we'll... Alright, let's try to remember to come back to this one. Because we cannot... I don't know if you see, but we have the max amount of money you can get. Okay, what's going on here? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm liking, you know, keeping track of my horse and like, what are you doing, buddy? That sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know, no complaints at, well, I'm sure I can think of things, but I'm still kind of in the world of the game, so I gotta kind of, jury's still out, you know? So yeah, as we, oh yeah, I forgot, I said, I'm gonna rank the boss, the two bosses we've had. Yeah, we're just gonna power through. And so if you recall, the level 1 boss was, good old, ooh, thank you. Okay, there's this shop, but there's also the secret shop. You know what, let's get the secret shop, because it's got the most expensive item we need. So level 1, we had Aquamentus, which is one of my favorite bosses in the whole series. Just such a cool design. Very basic, but as you saw, I feel like it's fun. It's fun to either, if you got the full, I had the full hearts, here and get the blue ring. Now we're gonna have extra protection, so I won't be dying so much. Ooh boy. And we'll stop here and I'll just sort of talk about my ranking. So I think Aquamentus right now I like better than Dodongo, which is a fun, you know, a fun boss, but the putting the bombs in the mouth is fun, but there's something just so satisfying, and even though it's simple, I love the Aquamentus fight and just the boss design in general. Just so iconic, so awesome. Dodongo obviously gets to come back a lot more, so maybe that's part of it too. It just feels so much more, you know, special because there's only like 2 games with Aquamentus. So if I were doing a list, maybe I'll make a spreadsheet. But right now, let's just say Aquamentus better than Dodongo. Well, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But I probably, yeah, I don't know, probably won't pick this up for a minute. But if people leave questions, I will, you know, I'll come back. We'll do level 3. But yeah, for now, see you later.